going to have a guest early next week to talk about Venezuela. I honestly, from my vantage point here in Brooklyn, I have no sense of what the reality is in terms of the Maduro election. There's just I know that there are polling outfits that have said that their exit polling is way, way, way off from what the election was. I know that there have been people who, I respect and have a history of trying to inhibit U.S. involvement in Latin America, like Jim McGovern, a congressman from Worcester, Mass., who has been calling for more transparency in that election to show, like on a precinct level, what the tallies were and what the votes were. So I suspect that it is possible that it's possible there was election fraud. It's possible there was improprieties. I can't say for sure, but I do feel very confident that the United States is not well positioned to deal with any of it. That I cannot point to involvement in Central or Latin America, and certainly not the net of our involvement, that has turned out positively for the people of any of these countries. And in fact, I feel quite confident that we have participated in many, many coups in the past.
Chris Murphy admitted to Venezuela coup a few years ago.
Actually, you know who else did? John Bolton.
Right.
This is clip number 14. He wrote about it.
I don't know that I agree with you. To be fair, with all due respect, one doesn't have to be brilliant to attempt a coup.
I disagree with that. As somebody who has helped plan coup d'etat, not here, but other places, it takes a lot of work, and that's not what he did.
When we were talking about what is capable, what you need to do to be able to plan a coup, and you cited your expertise having planned coups.
I'm not going to get into the specifics, but
successful coups?
Well, I wrote about Venezuela in the book, and it turned out not to be successful. Not that we had all that much to do with it, but I saw what it took for an opposition to try and overturn an illegally elected president.
I don't know that
That is quite a stunning admission.
Yeah. It also keys into how the green light works in these contexts, because people always say, like, don't over or underestimate the agency of the local reactionaries there. But it's different when those local reactionaries can say, like, hey, if we go for it right now, Trump's in the White House, John Bolton's taking meetings, like, we might have a good chance there. That's different than, say, maybe somebody else saying, or somebody with different politics saying, let's go for it.
100%. And I mean, good for Jake Tapper to follow up, I guess. But also, like, you think of how, like, just the incredible arrogance that Bolton has, where he's bragging about it. I'm not going to tell you which ones we were, because they were all in service of democracy. And they were all on the side of good. But I'm not going to tell you which ones they are, because
that'd be too democratic.
That would be too. I'd be boasting about doing too much good in the world. Amazing. So, we will be talking to folks who have a better sense of what's going on in Venezuela. But
yeah, I thought James North's piece in The Nation, which is titled, like, Maduro's probably stealing the election, which, I'm agnostic about that, but that's, the title they gave it. But it says, most importantly, the last paragraph, like, it's not our place to try to fix this, because we are literally very recently trying to intervene in their politics toward the opposite end.
Hey, folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out our daily show. We do it every day at 12 p.m. Eastern for about 2.5 hours. We even take phone calls. You should check that out.